and we're rolling out. A 20-day adventure. Hopefully everything is going to go as planned. So,
here we go, and we're off on a 20-day trip. This is going to be exciting. Pray God for safety. Okay, everybody, we just made it. First day, first leg of our journey. We made it to Abilene State Park in Texas, and unscathed. It took us about 3.5 hours. We're here in the afternoon, and we have Site 51 in Abilene State Park. It is awesome. You wouldn't think so, it being in Abilene, but the trees on this site are amazing. It is about 101 degrees out here, and it doesn't feel like it because we're completely in the shade. And our towed, our F-150 unscathed, first time for such a long journey for the truck, and we're happy to be here. Time for some brews and some pizza, leftover pizza, and taking the dogs for a walk. Thank you all for listening, and I'll keep you posted as we go.
nice shady trails. Abilene State Park. Pretty awesome. Leaving beautiful Abilene State Park.
Hey, we're leaving. This is a great place. We'll definitely come back. Up to Pueblo, Colorado. The sky looks pretty dark up there, so hopefully we don't run into too much rain. But life is good.
This is hail on the road, guys. Not a good sight when you're trying to travel. But look at the end, there's actually some blue sky.
There was a car that spun out on the side of the road in the mud.
Oh, did you? Oh,
yeah,
you saw
there was a car back there that was down in like 2 feet of mud.
Oh, dang. Horrible.
Yeah. We got blue sky ahead, though.
Yeah, we do. It's the recording.
This is like a freak beginning of summer storm. Pretty much melting here now.
Yeah, but it's scary.
Yeah, it was scary. Especially since my windshield was fogging up.
I know. So that guy who went through there probably went a little too fast and didn't realize he's hitting ice. Literally ice.
Hit the brakes.
Yeah.
Lost control, and that's it. I saw him going down there.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh.
I was just focused on the road there, was all.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But there's always that somebody who thinks they can.
Yeah, they do. Every day I see them. Wow.
We just came through Raton Pass. We're in Colorado now. Beautiful countryside for sure. Trying to capture the mountains, but I guess
Probably will when we get over.
I missed this part. Maybe right here.
Yeah.
Maybe on that, let's see, around that turn maybe. Nope.
Near the top, it was 35 miles an hour.
Yep. Max is just enjoying the view.
He is.
I'm gonna stop it. And we're rolling into KOA, Pueblo,
South KOA.
South KOA. It's right there.
Links abbiegen, dann rechts abbiegen.
And it's raining. The campground just in time. Now all hell broke loose. Pea-sized hail.
At least we made it here safely. That was kind of like white knuckles for half the trip up here. This is that's crazy.
Wow, that's loud.
Hope it doesn't break anything. Here we are first thing in the morning, got up to let the dogs do their business at the Pueblo South KOA. It's quite beautiful here with the sun in the background illuminating those mountains over there. This is such a nice spot. The temperature is about 45 degrees. Quite a switch from where we live in central Texas. Even though this one's right by the highway, we really did not hear much noise. And you can't beat the price for full hookup and a pull through with tax was about 60 bucks. We're heading after breakfast, heading up to Laramie, and we'll keep you posted on our trip. Y'all have a great day.
And there's a phone booth. Antique, I guess. KOA Campground. Say hi, Pete.
Hey, how's everybody?
I have still figured out what that is for.
Here we are in Colorado Springs, just passing through. This is like the big city here. 4 lanes, 3 lanes, trucks driving in the fast lane. Kind of take a deep breath, and then there's the sign heading towards Denver. After that, we'll be going to Laramie, Wyoming. where we're staying at RJourney, which is a KOA campground. But here we are. We're outside of Cheyenne, heading to Laramie, Wyoming. The rain has stopped. It rained all the way from Pueblo, all the way through, and we finally had the rain stop before Cheyenne. And we're about 30 miles outside of our camp spot, which is going to be in Laramie, where we're going to settle in for the night. So the landscaping here is kind of looks hilly, not too many mountains, but a lot of rolling hills. The clouds are great, the sun is out, and I'm ready for some beer and some food, and we'll see you at the next segment. Hey folks, here we are. We made it to Laramie, Wyoming, RJourney RV Park, and it was pretty smooth going on I-80. I-80 was a pretty good road. Here's our campsite in the background. First they tried to put us into a spot that would not accommodate our full rig here, which is got a toad behind it, so we're about 60 feet long. So as you can see, we needed all the space we could get. So here we are, we're in good shape. Plus this one is 50 amp, the other one was only 30 amp. So I'm pretty happy now. Intermittent sun and clouds. We're hoping more sun than clouds here shortly. We're gonna hang out here. I'm having me a beer right now, Founders All Day IPA. And Karen is going to have her Blue Moon. That's her favorite. I don't know if you can see in the background, I think it's a little far away, but there's lots of hills and rolling hills here in Laramie, Wyoming. We'll get back with you probably tomorrow morning before we leave. Have a great night. Hey there everybody. We are on I-80 heading towards Evanston, Wyoming, where we're going to stay for the night at Phillips RV Ranch. The speed limit out here is 80 miles an hour. Obviously, we would be foolish to do that in our coach, so we keep it between 65 and 70. The skies are blue, there's a few clouds in the air, and we're looking forward to getting to our destination, and hopefully they have the correct pull-through length for our RV. We'll talk to y'all later tonight.
Recording it.
Been white knuckles the whole way. I didn't think it would be. 40-mile-an-hour gusts and now rain. What's next? Up here.
Not while you're driving.
No, after I'm done, it'll be well deserved.
But look at that. That's pretty awesome. Look at them.
Lightning.
Going through the tunnel. Awesome.
The river down there.
Oh wow, look. Probably from all that water too.
That's probably normal out here. Well, here we are. We finally made it to Phillips RV Resort in Evanston, Wyoming. I'll tell you, I wasn't expecting what we went through today, but I-80 from Laramie to pretty much the whole way on and off was raining, stormy, sunny. Raining, storming, sunny. And then the construction on I-80, they closed down one lane and it was white knuckles the whole way. But you know, I hung in there, and I just did concentrate. That's all you can do, is concentrate and focus. And then there was one stretch where after they had repaved one lane, it went back to 2 lanes, and there were potholes all the way for at least 5 miles. So if you're going to come on I-80 tomorrow, we're going to be going down to Welcome Station, which is past Salt Lake. So we'll keep you posted. I'm finally starting to become normal again after 3 beers, and I'm really starting to chill, but I wasn't during the whole drive. It was not a chill drive. We will talk to you again tomorrow morning. Have a good night. Here we are heading towards Salt Lake and going past there to Wells, Nevada, which is where we're staying tonight at the Welcome Station RV Park. Unfortunately, it is raining again, and but fortunately it's not quite as far, and so we'll hope that the campsite is dry, and we'll talk to you guys later. There's the salt starts on the edges of it. It's awesome. Little canal here, river.
Dem Straßenverlauf von Interstate 80 West noch 168 Meilen folgen.
Completed by Gene Street, an outside independent lab, and not by the Fulton Prime.
That is not snow. It looks like salt. I'm guessing it's salt.
Hey y'all, I almost forgot. I gotten settled in. We had quite an adventure with, I thought it was going to be calm, but it was a ton of rain, a lot of uphills and downhills, and some scary stuff. We went to Walmart to, the Toad battery went out, so we went to Walmart, and Karen thought that the parking lot was big, but it was actually small, but we made it anyways. So we are now at the Welcome Station in Wells, Nevada, and it is like an island in the stream. And there's our coach, Newbie, and if I turn around, you're gonna see how they have this park-like setting here. It is unbelievable. In this little town outside of Wells, Nevada, and everything else is kind of like high desert scrub brush, but this is a little cool place, walking our dogs. They like it, we like it. There's streams going through here and water rushing everywhere. I think it's from all the snow that's been melting, from all the snow they've had this year. So we're gonna leave early tomorrow because we've got about 6 hours of driving time. So we'll catch on tomorrow. I might try to say hello in the morning, and have a good night. Here we are in this beautiful park setting on Friday morning. The water is coming right through this area right here, and it's just gorgeous. So I will let you guys know. We're gonna have some breakfast, and then we're gonna head out. Talk to you soon. Hey, we're heading out away from the Welcome Station in Wells, Nevada, and we're heading towards Topaz Lake. It's a long 6-hour drive. That was a really nice stopover, and we're gonna stop about halfway in between. Thanks for watching my video. Beautiful view here. Okay, we made it to, we switched up. We're not in the campground. We're gonna be at Topaz Lake Recreation Area, Douglas County, but we decided, because there was some misunderstanding about that campground, but here we are at Topaz Lake, and we are at the Topaz Casino / RV Park Motel, and it's really beautiful here. You can see that there's trees, and Karen is down there. She's down there. She doesn't want to be seen, but we have a pretty good spot. I haven't even disconnected the truck, and there's some more of it. And the lake is just down past the RV, but it's probably about a mile, maybe not quite that far, but this is pretty cool.
This is our campsite at the Topaz Lodge RV Resort. It's in Gardnerville, Nevada. Beautiful views. Campsites are, it's a small campground. That's pretty cool though.
Hey everybody, we just left the Topaz Casino RV park, and we're heading to California. Gonna be at Sandy Beach. Gonna stop for some fuel. The fuel prices keep going up the further west we go, but it is what it is, because eventually we'll be heading back east. And have a great morning. We'll talk to you later.
Alright, we just entered California. We're heading to Donner Pass. Beautiful countryside here, but the wind is horrible. It's really hard to stay straight on the road. And the puppers are just chilling with us.
Well, here we are, folks. It's been a couple of days. We're at Solano County Park on Sandy Beach, which is on the Sacramento River. It's been really windy here in the afternoons, but other than that, it's a very nice park, and it's a pull-through. Only got 30 amp, which hasn't been a problem because it hasn't really been hot enough to use air conditioning, but we really love it here, and we're going to be here another 2 nights. So the park has lots of room. We've got 2 sites, Site 5 and Site 7. We took that, and there isn't anybody next to us. It's all just a bunch of trees on the side that we're on. And we're gonna be here, like I said, for a couple more nights. I saw a ship going by. It looked like it was about a 180-meter ship. So they have drawbridges that go over the Sacramento River. And that ship, I looked up, it was the TS Challenge, and it was heading down to San Francisco, a cargo ship. But like I said, not full hookup, but we have a dump station. Gray water's getting kind of full, so tomorrow I'm going to put the slides in and act like I'm leaving, but just pull into the dump station and come right back up. And got the kids and the grandkids here. So we'll talk to you again next time. Have a good day. We are crossing over a bridge on the Sacramento River coming back from Sandy Beach, which is a Solano County park. We had a great time with family and the grandkids. And sorry I didn't do any videos while I was there. I was really preoccupied. Should be a pretty smooth ride. Our next stop is Minter Airfield outside of Bakersfield, and we had to wait here for this drawbridge to come back down, so we're just crossing the bridge right now. But we're taking Highway 12 over to 5, and then 5 down to, I believe, 99. So we'll talk to you later. Well, here we are, folks. We just came down from Solano County Park in California, from the Sandy Beach campground with 4 days with the kids and the grandkids. Had a great time. It was a pretty uneventful drive, about 4.5 hours to Bakersfield, and we are in the Bakersfield RJourney KOA. And these sites are awesome. We originally were going to stay in a Harvest Host, but the Harvest Host was Minter Airfield, and it was going to be kind of like being in the parking lot. But this place is pretty awesome. The sites are super level. There's concrete pads. Well, the pads aren't concrete, but they're super level, and there's concrete sidewalks and picnic tables with a nice concrete patio area. And so we are cooking steaks on the pit boss that I have. And so we're gonna have a good evening, and we will check back with you all in the morning. Have a good evening. So heading towards Barstow, going over the mountains by Tehachapi, and we just left a very nice campground, a KOA in Bakersfield. Really liked it. It was on the expensive side. It was $70, but it was definitely worth it. And so we are heading towards Desert View RV Resort in Needles, California, and we will catch up with you again when we get there. Have a great day.
Maxie, say hi. Hi, March.
This guy must be full.
Tehachapi Summit? Is it called?
Yeah. At the summit. It's the very top.
You ready?
Good morning, everybody. We just stopped for the night at Desert View RV Park. It wasn't too bad. The sites were nice and level. There was oleander bushes blocking the view of your neighbors. And I was going to do a good morning wake-up call, but here we are. We're leaving Needles, California, heading towards Kingman, Arizona. And I've been told that once you get into Arizona, I-40, which is the highway I'm on right now, turns into complete garbage. So I've also heard from different Facebook forums that people saying you can actually take a detour on old Route 66, which is actually supposed to be in pretty decent shape, up to Peach Springs, and it comes back down and it comes out around Seligman. And so then we're heading to Grand Canyon. We're going to be in Trailer Village RV Park, and we're looking forward to that. We're going to stay there for 2 days. We've got a ways to go, so we'll check back with you later. See ya. Well, here we go. We're on historic Route 66. We got off in Kingman because everybody was right. I-40 was so rough it'd make you... Here we are. We're on Route 66. I don't know what anybody told you about I-40, but it's super duper bad. It's got continuous potholes, and it just can't do it. So we decided to go through Peach Springs and come back down into Seligman, which supposedly avoids most of that bad stuff. And so we'll keep you posted. Peach Springs is a town somewhere out in the middle of nowhere, and come back down and meet I-40, and shortly thereafter we should be in the Grand Canyon.
Had he not
Route
fought as hard as he
66.
did, he would have suffered a fatal heart attack and died in the parking lot of the hospital. Once Paul was in recovery,
Well, I guess everybody was right. Thanks for the advice on Facebook. Route 66 is pretty smooth going. It's kind of like a bypass, and I haven't had any jarring bumps or potholes yet. It's a pretty cool area. There's a lot of buttes and hills, and we are about 14 miles from Peach Springs, which will bring us back down the other side and come out on I-40 past Seligman. How far?
7.2 miles. What's that smell? Okay, you on?
Well, here we are. We're going up towards the Grand Canyon. This is the last turnoff, and we're heading north, I believe, to Trailer Village RV Park, which is inside the park, Grand Canyon National Park. And so we're going to stay there for 2 nights. It's beautiful up here already. There's pine trees everywhere. And looking forward to our stay. Okay, folks, here we are. We made it to the Grand Canyon. This is the Trailer Village RV Park. It's quite beautiful here. There's Newbie. There's our spot. It's a good spot. And we're going to be here for 2 nights. So we got here pretty early. It's about 3 o'clock. And look around, there's trees everywhere. Grand Canyon. We're going to do some walking. I'll shoot some more video. And that's enough for tonight. See y'all tomorrow.
There's an elk sighting on the campground. It's pretty awesome. It's just incredible. Doesn't even describe what you see here on the video. It's just amazing.
In the rim, going back to our campground now. Go. We're leaving Grand Canyon Trailer Village RV Park. Everything's good. We had to hook up the truck outside the campground because the clearances were kind of tight, but we're good to go now, and we're heading down to the same route back to I-40 and then heading up towards Flagstaff, and we're heading to the Volcano Ice Cave Bandera. We're going to spend 1 night there as a harvest host, and we got to leave early because the next day we got about 6 hours ahead of us to Palo Duro Park. That's all for now, folks. Here we are going through the Navajo Nation.
Is it Highway 53?
What?
Is that Highway 53?
I think so.
Pretty cool, huh? Out in the middle of nowhere.
There's a school bus.
And there's a school bus.
Those poor kids.
Bumpy road to the Ice Cave Volcano Harvest House spot we're heading to. afterwards in a few seconds. Pretty nice spot though, looks nice.
Morning, we're just leaving the Volcano Fire and Ice Bandera Volcano. We didn't actually go into the volcano, but we really enjoyed the scenery. As you can see, it's beautiful with pine trees, lots of hillsides. I love this area, and unfortunately we didn't have any time to go down the trail into the ice cave. But I highly recommend it, and we'll check back with you when we get to Palo Duro. Okay folks, we finally made it back to Texas, and guess what? The highway is very smooth. I don't want to speak too soon, but it seems to happen when you go to states. We are Texans, but when you go to other states that care about their highways, they take care of them and spend the money accordingly. Thank God we're back in Texas, and we are going to be at our next campsite, Palo Duro Canyon State Park. So we'll see you when we get there. To Palo Duro Canyon State Park, and there's still a few hours of light left. As you can see, it's like a miniature Grand Canyon. It's on a pretty big scale, but not quite to the Grand Canyon. But it's in our home state of Texas, and we are anxious to get to our site. We've got just a few more miles left. We're already inside the park, and we're ready to crack the cold one for sure.
Oh, look, it's way down in the canyon. Look at that.
Down there. Put it down in low gear.
Oh, you're gonna have to go up that hill too.
Have to go up in low gear.
the fork they're talking about? No. Still trying to get to that campground. It's pretty windy and steep road. Quite scary with a big old motorhome like that. But thankfully to my brave husband, I would have died of a heart attack already by now. He can do it. I can't. Oh, he can do it.
Doesn't say anything. That's just parked.
That's the water crossing. No, it'll show you. It's gonna. You're just passing the low water crossing.
Yeah.
You have to go further down. Lone Star. The next one is the Fortress Cliff Camp area. And then after that, there's a fork.
Yeah, it's supposed to stay right on the fork, he said. And then you go another 2 miles and it's down on there.
I didn't see a fork yet. Did you see a fork? Is that the fork? Hold on. Is there a sign?
Yeah. Soap area, picnic area.
Dude, I'm supposed to take it right here? No?
No.
Oh, this is the
You
picnic.
never get out. Look at that.
Because the fork was right there where...
I haven't seen a fork yet. What's this say?
Soap Ferry.
Picnic area. It's the same
So
thing.
where's the Soap Ferry one? Here, we are way up there.
We're too far?
Oh no, we haven't passed the low water crossing yet. I thought we already went over them.
I thought we just passed
No,
it.
there's another one. Oh goodness. Oy, oy, oy.
I guess when you're going 15 or 20 miles an hour, it takes a while to go 5 miles.
Whew. And after that, you're right at the fork.
You know what the temperature is right now?
Right, 110.
113.
Ugh. Horrible. Wah.
It's the compounded fork.
You'll probably be the only ones down there.
We'll see.
So that's the low water crossing. And after that, there should be a fork coming up.
Okay. That's bridge 2.
Oh. Flash flooding conditions may exist on 6 River Crossing on Park Road 4. Is that
Oh,
the...
there's the flood gauge.
Okay.
So here's, I guess this is where we got to turn.
Right here? Oh.
The
Where?
lighthouse. And this one here. That's the fork in the road.
Does it say...
I don't know. Alternate road. Good morning, folks. Here we are. We're leaving Palo Duro State Park. We went up the long, steep grade without any complications. We had disconnected the toad, and Karen drove that up the hill. The hill has a lot of 15-mile-an-hour turns, and in the coach, maybe like 12 miles an hour. But other than that, I just geared it down manually down to second gear, and on the really slow turns, I punched it in the first gear and then back up to second. We hooked up the toad near the entry gate to the park, and we are on our way to our next destination, which is Lake Brownwood State Park, which has full hookups but is a back-end site, which I don't have a problem with. We just need to disconnect the toad, and we will catch up with you later. See ya.
Okay, you on?
Hey, good morning, everybody. We are leaving Brownwood, Lake Brownwood State Park, and it's a nice place. We just did an overnighter, full hookups, got to do some laundry and so forth. However, it is already 93 degrees and it is 11 o'clock, so it's supposed to hit well over 100. We tried to take a walk this morning. We did about half a mile, I think, and that was at, I don't know, 9 o'clock or something like that, but it was already getting hot. So we're on our way home, going to get some fuel in Brownwood and head home. It should be about 2 hours or so. We'll catch up later. Bye. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed our journey that we had. This is a few days, actually a couple weeks after we got back. But if you enjoyed the journey and our adventures, feel free to like my video, and I'm going to try to make future videos whenever we go somewhere that's interesting. And so you guys can, if I make enough videos, maybe you guys can subscribe, but at least hit a like, and I would appreciate that. You all have a good day, and see you at the next video.